welcome to Doki Doki. Oh my god, I can play this with controller. Nope. Yeah, I'm hoping the stream doesn't cut out prematurely. But we'll see. I don't see my cursor, but here. Okay. Her small figure may also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Hold up. Settings. It's hard when I can't see my mouse. Okay, just gonna go over to this. There we go. There we go. It's a little bit better. Okay, onward. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Cloudy. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Cloudy. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. Meow. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Hehehe. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe. But... Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I do enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate team last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must have been hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Cloudy, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, actually, right now I'm reading, Howard Pyle's Robin Hood, which is pretty good, I will say. But that's not what the character says. So, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I am also reading a manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. It's Ruby, by the way. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds more comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination? I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ah, I read a horror book once. I actually did. I think it had something to do with, I can't remember what it was called, but it was like, it had to do with like ghosts and Nazis, and like this journalist was going to this journalist was going to Germany to do like a history investigation of some kind, and there was like this abandoned tank in the woods, and it was haunted apparently. I can't remember all the details. It's been a very long time since I read that. I think I might have been in like freshman year of high school. But anyways, back to the this Yuri. Hello, Yuri. I did read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something that I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. I can never get over that face. Look at that face. Beautiful. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. I do, poetry at least is, for me, it seems very challenging. Like, I can do like different writings and stuff, like I can, I do like to write, but poetry is, it's definitely a challenge, because there's a lot that goes into it. But anyways, why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I almost said not a very good writer yet. Oh, okay. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthening the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Cloudy? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Look at all of them, they're so upset. Natsuki's pissed. But I'm sorry, I thought... Cloudy... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. I bet you liked it, Yuri. You horror fan. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Cloudy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat. Cloudy, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore, because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! And we're off. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, it so does. Alright, so it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. We're gonna go for Natsuki first. Well, in this playthrough. Hold on. Let me, get down to save. There you go. Save here. Where is mouse? There it is. Okay, save. So that way if I mess up, I can just go back. So, she likes cute things. So, how about lipstick? Yep. Maybe charm? Yeah, charm. Nope. That wasn't it. No, I'm just gonna do this part on the controller because it's easy. Candy. Mouse. Twirl. Kiss. Fun. Nope. Fun is unacceptable. Okay. Silly. Nope. Messed that one right up. Messed that one up right off the bat. Okay. Bunnies are cute. Alright. Marshmallow. Yes. Playground. Candy. Jumpy. Lollipop? Okay, alright. Bubbles. Yes. Very good. Blanket. Spinning. Jump. Kiss. Kitty. Kawaii. Nice. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Memories? No. 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 Rose. No! Not Rose. Do not do Rose. Fantasy. Marriage. Nope. Okay, again. Giggle. Jump. Not Rose. Cute. Bunny. Silly. Okay. Think about it. Think about it. Whistle. Boop. Kawaii. Treasure. God damn it. Gotta go for the 100%, man. Anime. Kitty. Anime kitties. That's how my poem starts. Anime kitties sing. Ah, I forgot that one was the thing. Oh, it just worked too well. I had to. I'm sorry. Okay. Papa. Bubbles? Okay. Clouds. No, raindrops. Yeah, feel free to, skip ahead if you'd like. If you're watching a video of this afterwards. But, yes. Cheeks. Bunny. Strawberry? Okay. Kiss, I know that was one. Fluffy. Kitty. Play was not one. Fluffy. Flower. God damn it, Sayori. Stop liking things that... Skirt? Okay. Skirt is one. Sugar. Bunny. Depression. No. Oh god. Sweet or friends? I'm gonna do sweet. Nope. Okay, sweet is not one. Process of elimination, guys. Fun was not one. I'll probably, repeat mistakes at some point. Climax, huh? Vanilla, maybe. Yes, vanilla. Doki Doki. Pout? Okay, alright. Fluffy. Hair. Okay, okay. Kitty. Maybe cheer. Explode. No! Explode wasn't even the one that I picked. Kawaii. Special? No. Skirt. Fluffy. Sunset? No. This is fun. It'll get better. I'll get better with Nansuki's words. I will. This is just practice. Cry? No! Sayori? You need to stop. Jump. Laugh? It's never Yuri, though. Sing. No, I think I've already made that mistake once. Twirl. Cute. Not sing. Definitely not sing. Skirt. Sparkle. Okay, alright. So. Giggle. Kitty. Or Doki Doki. I'm gonna do Doki Doki. Doki Doki! Jumpy. Yes, that was one. Man, I don't know. I'm like afraid that Sayori's gonna like some of these. Poof. Okay. I don't want to do Sparkle, which is up here, over yonder. How about Fluffy? Alright, alright. What about... I'm really trying to think of these ones. Okay, I got a trophy. Cool. Whoa, all the Dokis are like inside of each other. That's weird. What about imagination? I don't know. Spinning. Okay. That's good. Kiss is one, I know that. Cute. And then there is... Summer? Okay. Alright. Take my time with these. And... Probably not fireworks. Not fireflies. Not journey. Whistle. Okay. Kawaii. Yes. Anime. Wait, was Lollipop one? I think Lollipop was one. Yes. Let's see. Sugar? Sugar, yes. And Thinkin' Milk. Sayori, get out of my side of the page. You silly girl. What are you doing? Just hanging out? Alright. Flying? That's okay. Not this one, not this one, not... Is it excitement? No, I don't think it's excitement. Question? No. Existence? Not that... No. Man, I don't know. I don't want to mess up. I'm so far. I don't think it's color. I think that's a Sayori one. Flying, I feel like it's a Sayori one. Cry, I feel like is... That one's a maybe. Existence... I think that would be a Yuri one. Question, probably not Natsuki. Look at Natsuki all by herself. She'll be like, hey, hold up, I want to go over there and see you. Excitement. Pleasure. I'm pretty sure pleasure is definitely a Yuri one. Prayer. No. Man, I have no idea. Let's take a guess and just say cry. Where did Sayori go? Okay, did I mess that up? I think I might have. Just to be safe, because I want to make sure. Damn. Damn. It took me a long time. Not play. Let's do nibble. Email. Chocolate? Chocolate. Not saying. Almost gets me every time. I see it and I'm like, oh, maybe it'll be that one. And I'm like, no, don't do it. It's a trap. Cheeks. Kawaii. Not music. Clouds. Clouds. Fluffy. Swimsuit. Okay, alright. Giggle. Alright. Poof. Ribbon. Kitty. Puppy. Summer? Cute. Games? Cool. Gonna say jump. Alright, good stuff. Lipstick. Nice. Yeah, skirt. Yeah! Cool. Perfect Natsuki. Nice. Hi again, Cloudy. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. That took way too long. Yeah, it literally took me all night. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was to last come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Cloudy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if your plan is to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Literature is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Cloudy always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Cloudy can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori! Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Sayori. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. A big deal of it if you don't want it to be. I don't, whatever. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Not that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized? Someone else is just gonna mess it up. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. I have to disagree with that one. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point yesterday. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I can definitely relate. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Cloudy. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hand. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attires striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. Ooh. 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 Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs won't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be closer together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry, I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder and much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they all get into their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Ehehe, says Natsuki. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to be into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Ahaha. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Just don't even acknowledge what she says and just be like, nah, that's why. That's why you do it. Still, of all the hobbies to pick from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? We read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Hmm? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So... Ahaha. Jeez, that's enough. Are you going to keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Ahahahaha. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki points her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Huh? Are you all ready with today's poems? And that will actually be where I stop this stream. Next time... Oh, sorry. Next time, we'll be reading everyone's poems. Everyone will be reading our poem. All that stuff. Poetry sharing. It's all good stuff. So I'm gonna go over... I'm gonna save right here. Cool. And then I'm gonna go over here, return to the desktop, and... Oops! No, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Welcome back to the stream! No, I'm just kidding. Back to the screen. Thank you. Side stories. Got that one. Trust. Cool. Pictures. Interesting. And then there's not so key. Settings. Wow! Some really cool concepts. Good stuff. And then there's the music that I probably shouldn't play. No, not that one. Alright. Thanks for joining me on this stream. Make sure you, if you want to, subscribe. It's free. Leave a like if you want. Comment on what you know, how you like the video and all that stuff. And thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. Bye.